Let's welcome Alan L. Alan.
All right, hello. How's everyone doing? So I want to say that my beautiful, wonderful wife is here tonight, Jeannie. So a little bit of background. I am 50, and my wife is 70. Meow! Yeah. So I met Jeannie in 1989 in Hollywood, California, when she was still dating hunks. Her first boyfriend won the Super Bowl with the Jets. Yeah. Her other boyfriend was Conan the Barbarian at Universal Studios, a live-action show. And then there was me. So I would have to say that the last 29 years together has been Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's right, I am not that big down there. Yeah. I think I have the job after all these years, by the way. But no, when I try to send my first dick pic, is it the glasses? I mean, no. No, when I try to send my first dick pic to my wife's flip phone, yeah, Verizon kicked it back for insufficient pixels. I mean, I think I'm actually turning red. I'm sorry. I mean, is that a real thing? I mean, come on. So then I tried Gmail, and it said no content found. I mean, come on, they can't even find it. So look, it's probably best that it didn't get transmitted, because I wouldn't want the police inspecting my wife's phone and mistakenly arresting her for having child porn. Yeah, it's terrible, terrible. Flip phones, right? So the first time we had sex, I'm just getting started. No, the first time we had sex, I was 21, she was 41. But unfortunately, Mr. Happy did not meet her expectations. No. But he met mine. So the problem was he was intimidated. See, Jeannie was way out of our league. She was, yeah, I can't see you, but I believe you. She was a LA Rams cheerleader. Yeah, she competed in the Miss America pageant. And she was an international lingerie model for Fredericks of Hollywood. So look, in hindsight, you can't give a young, horny Mr. Happy the keys to a red-hot Ferrari and not expect a speeding violation. But as a first-time offender, she let me get off with a verbal warning. She was so sweet and kind about it. It's a true story. She said, "You do that again, I will kill you." So you got to keep romance alive in your relationships, right? I mean, come on. Right, definitely. There you go. So for the first 6 years, my wife lit a candle at every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is true. And I thought I had stumbled across the most romantic woman in the world until our new elderly neighbor, Dr. Greenspoon, across the hall, diagnosed Jeannie as a pyromaniac. No worries, no worries. It turned out that Mr. Greenspoon, the closest he ever came to actually practicing medicine, was on a soap opera about 20 years earlier. So, okay, it's obvious he was a little out of touch, but Jeannie and I became friends, and we stayed friends for years, but we never had the nerve, or actually the heart, to tell him that we were tossing out all of his homemade chocolate chip and cat hair cookies. All right, see, I was going to pass on that joke, but my wife said it was funny and I didn't, so she wins, I guess. So, you don't like the finale, I think. So it was on the news that sex gets better with age. And for my wife and I, it certainly has. Yeah, God bless you, man. But I bet there's nobody out here tonight sitting here wondering what it's like to make love to a 70-year-old woman. No, but I'm going to tell you anyways. It is fantastic. Yeah. There's nothing like waking up after a long, passionate night of lovemaking and rolling out of bed to the smell of victory in the morning, Ben Gay and KY jelly. So to finish this out, aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky? Let's see, what is my last one here? Okay, yeah. I was doing so good too. So, it's actually harder these days to find time to make love, isn't it? With our schedules, you get older, life's happening. So after 29 years, my wife and I are down to scheduling sex to 1 day a week. Ironically, on hump day. But even that doesn't work. And so look, the only reason I'm bringing this up is I don't want you guys to go through the same procrastination trap. Where 1 day turns into 3 days, 3 days turns into 7, and the next thing you know, you're having what I call little orphan Annie sex. Yeah, little orphan Annie sex is a real phenomenon in my house. So it goes like this. I go, hey, babe, I know it's not Wednesday, but what do you say we go in the next room and get it on? And then she breaks into, tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. You came in May. Tomorrow, I'll love you. Tomorrow, your hand job's just a day away. Thank you. God bless you tonight.